You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Abigail Spanberger has officially been declared the winner of Virginia's 2025 governor's race, marking a significant moment for Democrats in the state. The Associated Press called the race with about 80% of votes counted, confirming what many polls had predicted for weeks, that Spanberger, a former congresswoman and centrist Democrat, had maintained a steady lead over her Republican challenger, Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earle-Sears. Now, this wasn't just any ordinary election night in Virginia. For months, political watchers had seen this race as a test of Democratic resilience in a state that's been leaning blue in recent cycles, but still shows strong conservative pockets. Despite some late turbulence caused by a texting scandal involving the Democratic Attorney General candidate, Spanberger's campaign managed to stay on course, focusing on economic stability, public safety, and bipartisanship. Messages that clearly resonated with suburban voters across Northern Virginia. According to official tallies, Spanberger secured roughly 56.2% of the vote, compared to Earle-Sears, 43.6%. That's a margin of about 345,000 votes. A decisive victory. Her performance was particularly strong in Northern Virginia suburbs like Loudoun, Prince William, and Fairfax counties, where she outperformed previous Democratic candidates, even improving on Vice President Kamala Harris's 2024 presidential margins in some areas. Counties such as Chesterfield and Henrico, which have historically leaned Republican, also showed noticeable Democratic gains. Chesterfield, for example, swung 8 points more Democratic than it did in 2024. Even in more conservative areas, the Republican advantage appeared to shrink slightly, signaling shifting voter dynamics that could influence future statewide races. Winsome Earle-Sears, who was aiming to become Virginia's first black woman governor, conceded after the race was called, thanking her supporters and emphasizing the importance of continuing to engage voters across the political spectrum. Her campaign had focused heavily on education and parental rights, echoing themes that fueled Republican Glenn Youngkin's successful run in 2021. But those issues didn't gain the same traction this time around. What's interesting here is how early voting and mail-in ballots played a role. Democrats dominated in both categories, while Republicans performed better on Election Day itself, a pattern that's become more pronounced in recent years. The Associated Press noted that mail-in votes broke overwhelmingly for Spanberger, sealing her advantage by late evening. For Virginia, this result underscores a broader trend. Suburban growth and demographic shifts continue to shape the state's political identity. And for Spanberger, it's a personal and political triumph, one that positions her as a key national figure in the Democratic Party moving forward. So as the dust settles on this election night, Virginia finds itself under new leadership, and Abigail Spanberger is stepping into the governor's office with a clear mandate and strong momentum. Stay subscribed for more videos.